2016 একটা eventful day we by chance happened to be here and we were actually exploring our eldest daughter's admission to DPS, right? Delhi Public School. That didn't happen because the school was in a remote space and we thought that our elder daughter is not probably, this is the right time for her to get there. And then we were coming back and on our left we saw Rupayan City Uttara. I think that was the first day in 2016, March, if I'm not wrong. Rupayan City happened upon us. I would say it was a fateful day. It was not planned. We didn't plan for exploring this place. It just happened. And we believe in our lucks. And we thought that if it happened by the grace of the power of the Almighty, then probably it was meant to be. We came in and the next day we booked. So if I recall now, the first day when we booked, since that day, from that day to paying an advance, getting a deed, then converting that deed into other practical papers. Then in 2020, we all know what happened during COVID. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure that this project would have lived up to the first day commitment of getting in and staying here from 2020, right? We were convinced. So COVID did a massive damage, but luckily by the character, by the strength of the team's commitment, the project got delivered. And I think we were among the very first to come and started staying here from this year's April. So আমি যদি বলি যেটা বলছিলাম যে from the first day interactions with Rupayan management, the wonderful people, I think totally convinced that there was not a single pebble on the pond as smooth as still water. I really mean it. The experience that I have till today, it is like as smooth as the pond water, not a single pebble. So first day from the deed, all the payments were, the payment, alhamdulillah, payment schedules were pretty decent, pretty smooth, manageable for people like us. From starting to stay here in April here, সেখান থেকে শুরু করে তারপরে of course natural follow up was the registration processটা আমরা কখন করব, and that was smooth as well. Everything was informed. There was never a question of uncertainty. And then alhamdulillah, when the process got completed, thanks to the beautiful people of Rupayan, I think every step of this journey was to me as per deal between two professional entities. So that is what mattered most, because we being a part of the corporate world, we value our commitments. When the other party keeps commitment, it becomes easier to promote that brand or an entity. The whole process was seamless, smooth, customer centric, and something that we should really promote and endorse. And I'm fully endorsive of the whole thing. Today's small event, also this event, right? So the whole thing creates a huge ownership. The way this registration process, এটা একটা ফাইল এসে আমাকে পাঠিয়ে দিল, হয়তো আমি একই রকমই হয়তো খুশি হতাম, but the way the whole thing has been arranged, it gives a completely different edge to the whole matter. So hats off to the people of Rupayan. And coming back to staying here, I think my better half can say more, but in my words, what I was looking for: easy commute to my office. It's 40 minutes from here, easy, given the traffic condition of Dhaka. 40 minutes is nothing. A place to play basketball, we play here basketball. A place to do cycling with my kids, 3 kids, we have it here. A place where there's no usual noise of the city, we have it here. A place where my mom can have a seamless, gentle stroll or walking,
Goes to the gym.
Exists. Even she goes to the gym. We go to the gym as well, but for her, it's a completely different dimension added to her life at this age, alhamdulillah. I don't know if I could have expected anything better within the constraints of the city that we live in. So my living experience up to today is alhamdulillah, no complaint. We were staying in Baridra DHS. It was also a place where the basic amenities, utilities of a family life were ensured. But Rupayan City te ashar pore the true sense of breaking the square feet story is present here. So we were anticipating we will definitely get a feel of that, but actually we experienced it. The square feet story is in true sense broken in Rupayan City Uttara. There is no concept of square feet here. If you come here, when we stay here, when we started living here, it's a value proposition to our civic life that have been ensured here. There is nothing as such called square feet, which is the typical way of measuring dwellers, value index in Dhaka, is completely made null and void by the new definition of community living in Rupayan City Uttara. And for kids, as I said, that every possible kids engagement is present here. And we know that in Dhaka city, we are afraid of letting our kids to go out of the main entrance alone, given the challenges that we face every day. But here, the kids can go, play, enjoy their evenings, afternoons, even in the morning. They can just go and have a very quick time at the gym as well. So all amenities for kids are ensured here, and living in the green with security, sense of peace that we have here, even for kids, alhamdulillah, no better place in Dhaka, as I said earlier.
It's here in Rupayan. When we started living here, we thought before we started living here, we thought that our accommodation, our house is only a house. So it's just when we step inside the door of our flat, that is where we stay. Here in Rupayan, we realize that it's actually more than that. It's where we break the square feet story. So it's where it's just not the flat itself. It's a whole game plan of what you need for good, healthy living to make the space breathable. It's not just limited to your flat. It's so much more than that. So this is where we got to realize what they have proposed, what a revolutionary thing that they have proposed and they have created with this break the story motto they have now. It's amazing. We love it.